Then that settles it. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Put on some gloves. We're looking for human remains in these troughs. We might not be able to recover a complete skeleton
because pigs eat human bones. I grew up on a farm in Manitoba.
Thank you.
That's a funny, I mean, because you're talking about so many crazy things, but we're going to talk about bones. But before we get to bones, Super Bowl.
Yes.
Seahawks, Broncos, who you got?
That's hard. I've got family in both places.
Really?
Yeah, cousins, aunts, and uncles. Yeah. So that's hard. I'm not a football person until I married my husband, and then I had to learn what a quarterback was and all that.
What else to start with the
first season of Bones, they had a football pool, and I would do it every week, and I would just randomly choose different teams. I won 2 or 3 times, and the Seahawks did me right. So I'm going to root for the Seahawks. And claps and everything.
See, I actually think they have the best uniforms in the NFL.
They've got good uniforms.
I love their uniforms, because I can wear their uniforms like with a cute pair of jeans, nice jersey. It's got the green slash on it, Some uniforms, what am I going to match with that?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's how I feel about the Lakers. I love the Lakers, but what do I match with the purple and yellow?
That's a hard one.
You just got to commit to the purple and yellow, I guess. Let me ask you this question, because this is our question of the day. What is the strangest nickname that you've been given?
The strangest nickname I've been given is probably, my husband will call me Piles sometimes. That's a horrible nickname. It sounds terrible because it also refers to other things. I will pile up pieces of paper, like a normal, rational person.
Thank you for going out there and grabbing me and reeling me back.
No, come back.
Thank you.
Just pieces of paper. I will, normal, rational people will, throw things or recycle them. I'll just, we get tons of scripts. We've done 170 episodes. And they'll just pile up and I won't throw them away. So, different piles, and I'll have an idea, I'll have an organization for what each pile is, but it doesn't look like that to anyone else. He just calls me piles of paper.
Just piles of, see, that's like my mom. She's organized. I call my mom an organized hoarder in a way, because she won't really throw things away, but they're organized.
Right.
And then I kind of sneak, and then she'll, I'll come to her house and she'll just say, "Oh, Dana, can you get me that spoon out of that drawer?" There's nothing in that drawer that I ever go in there for. Not even the spoons are normally there. And then I open it, and it's all neat and organized, and things are thrown away. That's her way of letting me know, see, I heard you. I'm clearing.
In one drawer.
Just
that's
one drawer.
Something.
Don't let me open the other thing, so thanks, Mom. But how does that work with the 2-year-old you're chasing around at home and all those things happening?
It doesn't help with the organization or the cleanliness.
And that is the time. They are just, you have a son.
I have a son. He's
Henry.
2 years old, Henry. Yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah. I've never used a dustpan and a broom more in my life. It's when he eats, you think there are 20 2-year-olds eating my house. It's insane. He gets it everywhere. I want to put plastic down somehow so I can just fold it up and throw it in the trash or something. It's unbelievable. I'm cleaning up constantly after him. Do
you bring him to work with you?
I do. He's come almost every day to work. He's very comfortable on set and with the dead bodies. I don't even think about it anymore. He came on set the other day and people were like, oh, should he see this? And I didn't even think that maybe it was inappropriate. There's a decomposing body right there, and but he's used to it. He at Halloween, he knows bone. He calls it bone. He's like, bone. So at Halloween, he loved the decorations. Our next door neighbor had a huge blow-up skull in their yard, and he came up and hugged me. He's like, bone. So he's used to that. That doesn't scare him at all.
So your sister Zoe's going to be here on Friday.
Great.
Zoe Deschanel. He's so funny. I mean, how cool is it to be in the same business as your sister?
It's cool. We're not just in the same career. I mean, in the same field, but we're on the same network doing shows on the same lot. So we can visit each other.
Do you ever pretend to be each other? If that's the case, just come over here and just look, here's a lunch. Just go there. They'll never know. Just
That would be
pretend.
awesome if
Wouldn't
I
that be
could
funny?
swap places with her and she could say all my technical dialogue and I could say all of her goofy fun dialogue.
That will be fun. You know Zoe from New Girl. So this is your sister. Can you give me some scoop before she gets here?
Well, she's very possessive about her things. As a sister, she had signs on her door when we eventually moved to separate rooms, like, do not enter this room, that Emily. And she had a boombox that she had like a paragraph on. It was like, under no circumstances is anyone allowed to touch this boombox ever. That means you, Emily Deschanel.
And put your name on it.
Oh yeah, full name.
Come on, Emily. You know you can't touch the boom box.
No, I didn't have a boombox.
Oh, what's up with that?
So I would touch it.
You
Don't
had
tell
to.
her I totally touched it on that side.
But you go in there and just go. Just know when you touch it was.
Just to get her, yeah.
So listen, I enjoy the crazy things that you dig through on your show. I mean, these are humans, but it just goes further and further. Are you guys intentionally making things
Grosser?
grosser?
Yeah.
Thank you for the word. It's pretty gross. Like, I call it splat sometimes.
Yeah.
Because, I mean,
It's bad.
It's hard to identify until you get into it.
Yeah, and my character will identify things for you, but yeah, it's every year, every episode, the producers are just trying to up the ante, make it more disgusting, and new ways to kill somebody, new ways to discover a body, new ways for it to be, skin falling off of a
We have some
skeleton.
pictures.
Okay.
I looked at this picture and I could not figure out what this. I was like, okay, now the only way I kind of knew it was a human being was because of the bracelet, or is it? I couldn't tell if it was on the ankle or on the wrist.
You see the leg down.
It
and-
looks sci-fi.
Yeah, that one was a serial killer, Palant, who did that body, and that was actually somebody we knew. It was horrible. It was another FBI agent who he skinned and he took apart all his body parts.
And that's what reels us into bones. Look at her, look at her. That woman, and I love it. That face was priceless. Hey, let me ask you a question. You think you might want to suit up for one of our messiest celebrity challenges yet?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah! Well, you guys get the benefit from this because we're going to try to win $1,000 for two of our lucky audience members when we